Clemson receives another big commitment last night. And I'm going to dive into that in just a second. The momentum for this 2026 recruiting class is ridiculous, and it's a good day to be a Tiger. First, welcome to the channel. I'm Brian. I'm glad you're hanging out with me. If you like talking Clemson football, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. It is free, and that's the easiest way to support this channel. Also, I started another channel called Another College Football Podcast. So I'm talking about college football as a whole. So if you're interested in that, there's a link below this video somewhere over in here. Anyway, if you'll click that, go and subscribe. It's free as well. I do appreciate it. Keshan Stansel, a guy out of Clayton, North Carolina. It's in that Raleigh area. Committed to Clemson last night. This guy is a 4-star. Now, if you're looking at 24/7 Sports, he has Keshan Stansel rated as this, I believe, the 7th. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th overall player. If you go to Rivals, they have him rated like the 6th overall player in this incredible recruiting class. He's 6'3", 270-ish pounds. 24/7 Sports has him ranked as a 91 overall. He's the number 13 prospect in the state of North Carolina, number 34 at his position, and ranked number 211 in the country. And he had a lot of people after him. University of Miami, Penn State, UGA, NC State. And he chose Clemson. This brings more excitement to the team, brings more momentum. And I talked about this the other day. Momentum is very difficult to get, but once you get it, you have to exploit it. Because you never know if you're going to lose it. Let me rephrase that, when you're going to lose it, because people lose momentum. But it is, I would go as far as to use the word exponentially impactful on a team to have multiple people like this guy, Keshan Stansel. I read who was going after him. Penn State, a team that was in the Final Four of the college football playoff. UGA, a team that was in the Final Four of the college football playoff. Miami, a team who I know they didn't make to the ACC championship. They didn't go to the college football playoff, but last year Miami had a lot of success. It would be easy for that guy to say, you know what? I believe in Sweeney. I believe in the team, and I can see they're going to be pretty good this year, but I think I want to go to Happy Valley. I want to go to Miami. I want to go to UGA. But he didn't. And that speaks volumes for Clemson and the belief that these recruits have in the team and the direction that is currently going. Now, if my memory serves me correct, Nick Eason and Rumpf played a big part, especially Nick Eason, obviously, because he's the position. He's the position coach for D tackles. But it was a big deal for him to land him because just a few months ago, we were all looking at the defensive line. We were looking at the interior of the defensive line, and we were asking ourselves, hey, what are they doing? Are they going to land anyone? We have Matt Luke over here. He's just out recruiting everybody. I mean, he's turning Clemson into O-line U overnight. Or will we have a defensive line? Sure, I know we have TJ Parker and Peter Woods right now. We have Will Helt. I get that. We have other players, but we're talking about the future here after them. Because at this rate, we're not going to have anyone. Unfortunately, we've landed some really solid recruits up to this point at the defensive line position. Keshan Stansel being one of them. We got Dre Quinn a couple of weeks ago, 10 days ago exactly, out of Beaufort, Georgia. We got Cameron Cody out of Savannah. And J.R. Hardrick at the beginning of the month. So it's really good to see that this momentum is starting to carry itself more and more and more and more. And that I understand Tyler Atkinson is going to make his announcement on July 4th, and I'm going to cross-reference that as I'm on here live. But I'm pretty sure he's the one who's going to commit on July 4th. Could be wrong there. Forgive me if I am, but I heard that. So, incredible news coming out of Clemson. The momentum is there. The belief is there. If we land Atkinson, man, that's going to be the cherry on top. Now, for all the naysayers, you know who you are. You don't like Clemson. You hate Dabo. You're an SECer. You're a Big Ten guy. And you're looking at this guy, Keshan Stansel. And you're like, well, yeah, you know, he's not who we really wanted. If he would have signed with you, you would have been happy. That's how fandom works. We become hypocrites the very moment a guy says, hey, I'm going to go play for someone else. I mean, we even saw this when Trevor Lawrence committed to Clemson. It was almost the goal of every recruiting board, or seemed like it, to rank Justin Fields over him. A guy that history shows us in college football, he would win a national championship in his freshman year, go to the national championship the next year, and the year after that, would go to the first round of the college football playoff. So this is a nice grab for Clemson, adding more strength, adding more personnel at a high level. Next up, let's talk about if someone decommits. I always say this. That is extremely possible. People, they'll decommit here and there. But it is impossible for someone to sign with your school if they won't even commit. So this is a nice grab for the Tigers. Getting here to the comments section. Benjamin Bowen. Hey, Brian, happy Sunday. God bless. Good to see you, Benjamin. Pete, great get. Would love to see us have more edge depth. I agree with you, my friend. How good do you feel about our depth at DT? Only proven DTs are Peter Woods, DeMonte Capehart, and Steph Green. I mean, we have what we have right now. And we're going to work with what we have to work with, but getting guys like this in here, and I know it's not going to be this season, it's going to make things better. Don't be shocked if Swinney goes to the transfer portal again and tries to get a Will Helt-like guy. What I mean by that is someone who you people are talking about Swinney only takes he took 3 people out of the transfer portal. Those are 3 people who are actually going to play significant minutes. 2 of them, without a doubt, will probably start. I say without a doubt and then said probably. I cancel myself out there. Will Helt's going to start. Alexander's going to see a lot of playing time. Smith's going to see a lot of playing time. These are not guys that he goes and gets out of the transfer portal and they're garbage. So I wouldn't be shocked if he felt like there was a deficiency there if he went back and tried to get another Will Helt. I know he's an edge rusher, but I'm talking about for the interior of the line. But I think right now we're okay. Bryce Perry right this week. There we go. Folks, let me know. What do you think about the momentum Clemson has at recruiting right now? Or is there some areas that you're still concerned about? You would like to see Clemson get a commitment for this position or that position? Do you think that there's some coaches or recruiters who are being a little lazy recruiting their position? I'd love to hear that in the comments section as well. And last but not least, if you have not went over to my Another College Football Podcast channel, by the way, it just launched yesterday, go in and subscribe. I'm talking college football. I'm talking multiple teams. And if you like that sort of thing, I hope you'll subscribe. It is free. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, especially if you're watching me all the time, I hope you will subscribe because, well, it is free, and I do appreciate the support. The channel is almost 3 years old, so I'm really excited about that. Y'all take care of yourself, and as always, go Tigers.